does the amiibos? What's the amiibos do? Special gear? That sounds like a freaking... So this game is pay to win then? That sucks. Pay to win? It's a single player game. And it's still single player. It's still pay to win. If you have to pay money to do better and get further, it's pay to win. Sorry to break it to you, Buster. I am an iPad kid. Unironically, if we were on a very long car ride or like we were traveling very far and he gave me an iPad, I would be like, ooh. And I would probably play it until I fell asleep.
I would like
The weapon degrading system being a point of contention. I don't like it. Oh yeah, I think I said that yesterday. Before I started playing it. It sucks. It sucks so bad. Only because I feel like it breaks too easily. If I didn't feel like it... If I broke it like a little bit and not a lot, then I feel like it would be fine. But they're so fragile that it feels like I don't even want to use any good weapons that I get them. If I get a good weapon, I don't want to use it because what if I need it for a boss fight? And then when you get a boss fight, it's like... You can't even really fight them the way that you want to. I don't know. Maybe there's a better way to do it, but... It breaks very easy. Sounds like a skill issue. If it is, then maybe I can get better. I have a favorite Zelda game. I have something to admit. I've never ever finished a Zelda game myself. I've played through many of them, but I've never finished any of them. I always either find myself stuck because I was too young or dumb or ran out of time. So I've never completed one. I've only ever played them. I'm excited. Hopefully that changes with the next one. Yeah. I remember Majora's Mask, and there was one with like the princess. The name was like Princess something. I like those two. It's pretty cool. I just like riding around on the horses. Once I get it. Yeah, Twilight Princess. Thank you. Those are the two that I remember playing most of. I do remember a little bit of Wind Waker. I have a very, very distinct memory of being Link in a cell with the I forget the name. The little nymph that has like half her clothes off and she's like dark. Yeah, Midna. I remember being in there. I remember that. So that was probably my first one. That one or the cartoony one, which I think is the I don't know, you guys know how bad I am with names. It's quite embarrassing for me because it makes me feel like, have I been playing that? But I mistake them. The Wind Waker. Yeah. I like the graphics of that one, but I don't think I got very far at all. I don't think I even got to the wind waking part, to be fair. I was quite little when I played them, so a lot of the times I will just out myself right now. A lot of the times, because I didn't really have any friends to like walk me through how to actually play a game, a lot of the times I would just get the games that looked cool and then I would use it as a way to play pretend with myself with the characters. So like, imagine I was playing alone by myself right now and then I would be like, oh wow, you know, this is such a lovely day and I wonder, you know, where's the horsey? And then I would get on the horsey and I would ride around and be like, wow, and I'd talk to all the NPCs as if they were talking back to me. And I would make my own stories as if I was playing dolls with the game. And I would never really progress in the story much because I was just too busy engulfed in my own story of playing pretend. So I'm outing myself right now, and that's probably why I didn't finish very many games, because I just made my own fun. It was like I was playing dolls but on the video game. I loved it. That's how I found my fun. A little bit weird. I don't even remember the first game I beat because there was one day where it just kind of flipped. And I think the one that it actually flipped for me with, weirdly enough, was probably like Animal Crossing. Because instead of just playing Animal Crossing and like playing pretend with all the villagers, which seems like the perfect game, which is probably why my parents got it for me, like finally Miyu will stop playing games how she's not supposed to play them. I was like, wow, I owe a debt to Tom Nook and I gotta freaking work for him. So the one game you would expect me to probably not have a problem playing, I was like, well, I gotta follow the story. It's just changed the way my brain worked. Yeah. I think, I don't know. To me, first games and stuff like that, maybe they don't mean a lot to everybody. But to me, I think they're very special. They say a lot about who you are as a person, who you became. And, I don't know. It's just pretty cool. You know? And I play a lot of platformers. I was definitely more of an open world MMO story RPG kind of games. Super Smash Bros. My first Super Smash Bros was on the Switch. I remember seeing the games, but for some reason I just never picked it up to play it. And it's not that I didn't like Mario, because I remember playing some Mario games, the 3D open world ones, like the Super Mario Galaxy and stuff like that. I picked those up for sure. And I also played the Mario Kart games. But I just never picked up the Super Smash Bros. I don't know why. And I played other games from Nintendo too. Like I played some Kirby games. Again, mostly the open world parts that were like just for practice. But I liked it. I liked it a lot. Kirby was my first game I remember playing on a Game Boy. I have no idea where it came from. Doesn't matter if you stole it, it was yours.